morning experts. I'm Troy Gandy, your index, the voice of inspiration, and I have the extreme pleasure to present to some and introduce the others, none other than the host of this morning's Pass the Ball segment. We talking about the man that has the reputation of being a master builder. He is a six-figure ring earner, gold legacy member, and the first shareholder in Washington, D.C. He's known to this family as the man of courageous conversations. We talking about Uncle Ja. Yep.
Thank you,
One
Red. Thank you, Red Troy. Thank you for that. I was going to start talking and was all the way on mute.
Indeed.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction. And we like to welcome everybody. Y'all know what we are, to the biggest, the baddest CEO meetup on the planet. Can y'all hear me loud and clear?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, this is what we're getting ready to do. We're getting ready to go into our Pass the Ball segment, right? Where we're going to be hearing from everybody. We're going to be hearing from experts from coast to coast. And they're going to be letting us know what their money-making activities are. But before we do that, we're going to go into our tip drill. This is where I ask y'all 3 questions, and the DJ is going to get us fired. Yes, F-I-D-E. Fired up. All right? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, y'all come off of mute and remember to send those last-minute texts. I know we had a long weekend. People been partying, doing their last-minute swimming and eating crabs and telling lies. You know what I mean? Drinking and telling lies. Y'all know who y'all are. So with that with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, come on off of mute. Team, how y'all feel?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. And what's up?
My income.
Okay, Petty Cash, I see you. You look like you was doing some push-ups this weekend or something. She fired up. And who gets a green sheet?
Everybody.
Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets.
Ready already.
All right, now, if y'all ain't fired up right now, that means your wood is wet. All right? That means your wood is wet. Let me clear my screen. See what's going on right here. All right. So this is where we talk about our 2-minute money moves. We ain't talking about getting ready to get ready. And I went to the store and I bought some sticky notes and I bought like a new book to listen to and I fixed my desk. We ain't doing that. We want to hear our 2-minute money moves. So I already know that this gentleman, he the reigning champion. He even tried to fall back a little bit, but I don't know. I think he just got that quick button, he got the Price is Right button. The rest of y'all got the little Staples button. He got the Price is Right joint. So he ain't trying to miss out. So he been over there practicing, him and the Steve Harvey, you know what I'm saying? He be hitting that joint fast as a mug. So with that being said, I'm going to give it up to none other than a gentleman who is totally on fire. I ain't trying to be funny, but everything this gentleman touches seems to turn to gold. He go to the gas station and get a client. He goes to the daggone, get his car fixed, get a carburetor, new carburetor, or new motor mount, and he got new business partners. He brings somebody on the daggone Medicare joint. They like, yeah, let's roll. I got like 5,000 people right here. Let's do it. So with that being said, none other than Dr. Mark, the financial prophet, PROFIT. What you got for us?
Great morning. Thank you, Uncle Josh. You got me laughing over here. Yeah, it's been fun this weekend, just putting into practice all the plays and just fired up, staying fired up, keeping it moving. But, just want to share another story. My wife sent me to McDonald's this time, y'all. So it wasn't me. No, I'm just kidding. So I was at McDonald's.
Hold on. Just realize, y'all, we can't make this stuff up. We can't make this stuff up. So I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So I'm telling y'all, this is powerful because, it was a Saturday, I think it was a Saturday morning or something last Friday. And man, I'm telling you, the line stopped, y'all, and it was packed. And normally it's not like that because they keep you moving. And I was right in front of the window where you pay, and I couldn't move. And the two cars in front of me couldn't move. And the lady was staring me right in the face. I said, man, I gotta talk to this lady. So
you did not hop out your car.
You doing today?
Oh,
what you say?
You was in the drive-through?
Yeah, I was in the car, in my car, and she's in her drive-through window, and she looked at me. I looked at her. I said, "Hey, how you doing? You having a great day?" She said, "Yes." I said, "I have a question to ask you. Do you have life insurance?" Man, she said no, and she said, me and my husband looking to get more life insurance, and I'm looking to cover my daughter. She's 39 years old. We concerned about her. I said, man, and Uncle Jock, the cars would not move until I asked the lady if she had life insurance. Because as soon as I asked her those questions, about 5 minutes, we talked at the window, the car started moving in the line. And I said, okay, I get that. I see what's going on, and it was a powerful moment. And then, like you said, I shared the Medicare, the first out the gate presentation we have my little niece on the line down in Florida, and she's fired up, man. She signed her AOA the same day, and she wants to get her health insurance license. And man, we are fired up for her because she's on fire, and she said she's in a good space, and we're just so grateful for her. So I know we'll be bringing her up soon to introduce her to the team. So I just want to share that good news this morning.
So wait. I don't know if y'all caught this, right? I caught it, and I gotta stop, pull over the car. So Troy, we're gonna give this segment a little grace, right? When you said, okay, I know what's happening now. See, most people probably missed that. What does that mean?
It means to take a pause because you better share that with that person. That's a moment where, and I heard it too. The voice was just so clear in my head. I'm not moving these cars until you open your mouth.
Stop right there. See, that's what I was trying to get to, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes, so we don't get pigeonholed, because I know we got different religions and different stuff, right? But sometimes the universe starts to move you or starts to align you where you need to go. You've been in alignment for quite some time. I mean, you had some offline conversations. And so what I'm telling y'all is, once you start doing the work, right? I'm getting ready to go deep, right? Because I normally don't do this, but I'm getting ready to go deep. Here's the thing. When you are getting your message downloaded, you feel me? When you're open enough, when your third eye is open enough to receive the messages, the downloads start to happen and you start to go to work, right? It's almost like a possession in a positive manner, because you just said it. I know what's going on. So now you're in a groove. Some of us call it a zone. But when you get into this groove, you got to understand who you are in the whole process. You're in a position to go enlighten people with some information that you have, and you start the conversation with the simple question. Dr. Mark has the play. He runs the play every day and makes it fun. What I'm telling y'all is, just take the notes and take the action. Take the notes, take the action. Thank you, Dr. Mark, for sharing.
You're welcome. I'll get a chance to pass this ball to this lovely lady, my other half, all the way from Douglasville, Georgia, Monique Pinckney, MBA, my insurance and tax pro. Come on up.
Hey.
Thank you so much. That's my husband, y'all, and he is fired up as usual. I wanted to share this morning too, just to keep it going. Mark is going out, and he's everywhere he's going, he's asking a question. And I'm a lot of times stuck doing the administrative stuff at the house. And so I did get somebody that reached out to me to actually do taxes this week. And so I said, who told you about my service? She said, I saw it in one of the Facebook groups. I said, oh, cool. And so I got her information and everything. And I said, you know what? She's a counselor. I said, I can get your taxes done. Yeah. I said, but we got a Medicare call tonight too. Why don't you jump on that? So she said, okay. So she jumped on it. After the call, she said, I think I need to do this too. And so I'm going to talk to her about the call today. So she's interested in that. And then before the Medicare call on Friday, I believe, I sent out about 20 texts and just told people, hey, get on. I did the 𝗯𝗿𝗲. Or is it commissioner? I did it like 5 minutes before the call. And so about 4 people jumped on the call. And one of the guys I had been dripping on for probably 3 months. He has a tax firm like me, and he actually was licensed before. After that call, he signed up. His AOA went through. And so I just wanted to share with everybody that every piece of thing that we do on that tracker works. If you continue to do it, if you send out texts, it works. If you ask the question, it works. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer, but these plays actually work, and I'm fired up too.
Woo! Thank you for sharing, Monique. And here's the thing. I don't know if y'all getting fired up yet. You know how sometimes you might get some information and you might get it a little late or you wasn't paying attention, but when it hit you, it was like, whoa. When you hit that, you ever heard somebody say, man, I just didn't know. Have you ever heard that saying? Well, that's what kind of happened with me with this Medicare situation. When we first got the information, that was the week that I was sick. I mean, I was literally on my back. And I was telling Eric, I said, Eric, when you had COVID, when you came out of it, what was some of the things? Because I was like, I wonder if I had COVID or not. Because I was really slow and sluggish. Like it took me almost a week to really get back in the swing of things. My point is, it's a Medicare move, y'all. If you sleeping on it, time on you. If you sleeping on this, time on you. If you're the person that can't seem to find your groove over on the life side, you now have a way to backdoor on the health side without having a license. And you can set up a play that pays you for an average of 20 to 30 years once you set it up. Like, ain't trying to be funny. If I was y'all, I would stop what I was doing and put 80% of my effort into this Medicare move right now. Because it's an unprecedented play. We're partnered with 𝗍𝗄 that doesn't partner with anybody. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Yeah. And you're able to set up and build a team. If y'all were apprehensive about building a team because you were like, oh no, I can't talk to nobody because I don't have a license and they don't have a license and they don't want to get a license. Take that out of the equation. You don't need a license. This is a referral play that can pay you for 20 to 30 years. Like, let that sink in. And the residuals, just imagine if you just got a handful of clients this year, but you got some business partners that got a handful of clients this year, and then next year, all of y'all went and got a handful again, and then the next year you got a handful again. You could actually stop at that point. But the play is massive. So if you don't understand it, what I'm telling you is at least learn the information. So if you're going to say N-O, you K-N-O-W. So if you're going to say no, make sure you know what you're saying no to. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That's just some courageous conversation, y'all. Because some of y'all, I understand it. Guess what? Some of y'all are saying, "Oh my God, it's too much. I got too much on my plate. I can't do this. It's too many meetings. It's too many this. I don't know what to say. I ain't asked the question yet." Man, you better find some folks that's looking for some extra income. Don't be thinking for people around here. Shoot your shot. Who you passing that ball to, Monique?
Oh, Uncle Doc, you just reminded me. Last night after the call, I had a lady that said she needed now because she just turned 65. So that's the gap that can get it right now. And she'll be signing up today. So just to add that. But I'm gonna pass the ball to this lady who, I mean, she was fired up coming on this morning. She always has some great nuggets. She's always got the sweetest smile. But what I love is that her name is Petty Cash. So it's all about cash. Let's go, Petty Cash.
Thank you, Monique, Pinkney, and BA. I just wanted to let y'all know, because we're family, we keep each other informed. Things have been slow for me lately, but I have a green sheet appointment today at 4:00.
All right, clap that up. Come off mute. Yes.
Way to go, Jen.
Woo, woo, woo. Way to go.
Wheels are turning.
Yes, they are moving. Things have been going real good with my dad lately, so I got the opportunity. Somebody called me after I posted that video that I made for in the studio. I posted that on Facebook, and I got a phone call.
See, so, I'm trying to tell you. Hey, look, these plays are proven. Now, whether you run them or not, that's up to you. These are tried, time-tested. They're battle-proof tested. I'm trying to tell you they work. And we ain't Chat GPT, but we can save you from doing a lot of thinking. Does that make sense?
Yep.
We ain't Chat GPT, but I'm telling you, these play. Do you have life insurance? How simple is that? You ain't got to be, make a video. How simple is that? Put it out. 𝗍ecie said it yesterday. She been getting hits. Petty Cash just told you she been getting hits. I've been getting hits. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm coming to you real quick, Petty Cash, so you can pass the ball, right? I had a call yesterday. Some of y'all may know that me and a couple friends of ours are go-go music is the music of DC, right? And we now are starting the United Go-Go Association, which is going to preserve the go-go music. And when there's federal funding for music, like there was $20 million allocated to the go-go in the last couple years. There was only $1 million that was tracked. There was $19 million missing. My point, we have this coalition or this association. All of the guys on there yesterday were saying, my band don't have, and I thought they was gonna say life insurance. It was like, man, we got to get, because we're having a membership. As soon as we push the button, we're going to have about 2,000 or 3,000 members just because. They need what we have. All we got to do is ask the right question. Put yourself in front of people. Eric gave you the play last night. Talk to old folks' homes. He talked to a relative of his at a family reunion, and guess what? She was like, oh man, we're going to sign up my whole building. You know what I mean? All you got to find is somebody that resides at one of these retirement homes. Guess what? Sign them up, let them do the heavy lifting, and let them sign everybody else up. Everybody wins. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down, how easy this play is? So with that being said, Petty Cash, who you passing that ball to?
I am going to pass the ball to my recruiter, my mentor, my fellow cycle rider, Miss Tiffany Tyler.
Good morning, team. Congrats, Jen. I'm so happy for you.
Right.
I'm only a phone call away. So proud of you. I wanted to come off and give you guys my money-making activities for this past weekend and the first week of my kids' school. Y'all know my son, Ryan, he's 14 going on 15. he bought me 3 green sheets home, and I said, well, Ryan, you know, you got to follow up with them. So he did, and we got an appointment scheduled for Friday at 1 p.m. The lady was telling us that she had a brain tumor and she took medicine for it. So I said, oh, well, we still have things for that, ma'am. I said, have you ever had surgery or whatever? But we got her approved for the same day on that. And Ryan was really excited. The only thing he wanted to know what was his commission. And I told him what his commission was, because I'm trying to get him into saving. So he got 1 application done. He got 1 person approved. And then we went to my aunt's house. And of course, we set out and did green sheets there. We did 2 green sheets there, had some crab salad. And Ryan was really rocking it out. So I'm going to just boost on Ryan this morning, because he didn't even give me a chance to do my job. And then yesterday, I did 2 green sheets, and unfortunately, the lady was 91. So I have to get with 𝗖cie this morning, because there is a program where we can get life insurance. I think you can have up to 5 or 8 people on it. So, I mean, the move is really moving, and I'm also fasting, not just for myself, for this team here, because we got something that's really going to spark a lot of fire with the Medicare. I'm working in an assisted living facility, and I have my card out at the front, and I got some people that's signing up for that. So that's all I got, man. I'm on fire. My son is on fire, and my 17-year-old jumped on board with them. So they're taking cards and green sheets to school. So I'm really happy.
Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. And it ain't Christmas time. Tiffany.
Yes.
Hold up. Hold up. In my Nate Dogg voice, hold up. Are you telling me your 14-year-old, am I right so far? Your 14-year-old. He's 14?
Yep.
He's been riding shotgun with you. He's been going out. He's been getting you green sheets, right?
Yep.
And
he got 3 appointments.
3 appointments. And by no means is this gentleman a dummy, because he wants to know, hold up, wait, before we do anything else, how does this money work, Ma?
Yep.
But wait, there's more. Then you're telling me your 17-year-old is now interested. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. He's a supervisor at Chick-fil-A, but he said Chick-fil-A moves their money too slow. And Ryan was telling him about, because Ryan is really in love with 𝗖cie. He follows her. Anything she asks him to do, he's going to do it. And he's about his money. He's been a hustler since he was 5 years old. So he knows the hustle game. And the first day of school, he was like, Mom, I need business cards and I need a couple of green sheets. And I was like, well, print them off and take them. Then my 17-year-old, he's been like, he's really smart. He's a straight A student, has been for the whole life of his school years. And he told me, he said, Mom, this thing is really working for Ryan. I'm seeing him in the hallway. I just don't want him to get in trouble. I said, he's not going to get in trouble. And the people are really following him. I mean, he's spectacular with this insurance thing, and he's going to kill it.
I love it, love it, love it, love it. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. And I don't think y'all picked up what she put down. He's been doing this since the school year started. But guess what? He was doing it last school year.
Yes.
So keep doing your thing, Tiffany. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of them too. Get him a fist bump from Uncle Jock. Who you passing that ball to? And Dr. 𝗖cie is going to be the last person for the hand up.
I am going to pass the ball to this young gentleman. His picture is so professional. He is a 1% mindset, and he is really rocking it out there in the northern part of Maryland. I do believe he is. Mr. Nathaniel, come on off, sir.
Hey, Village, how you guys doing? Happy Tuesday. Happy belated Labor Day weekend. So yeah, my 1%er mindset shift for the day comes back to your list. This weekend I was at a couple parties actually, but the one that I went to on Saturday was a friend of mine turned 40. Great family friend. We haven't seen each other for a very long time, but I knew that his father was in the hospital. Like yada 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 yada. Long story short, we got to talking. He runs a cleaning business in the University of Maryland, so we started talking about some things. He had a colleague of his that was very interested in what I did, so he might have a 401k rollover for me. Either way, we have a meeting tomorrow.
Nice.
So it's all about going back to your list. Those people that I had originally written off, for various reasons, have now reached out to me, like to an extent, just by telling them what I do. And there's multiple different avenues that we can go down. Medicare for them, life insurance for he's about to have another kid, and we found that out on Saturday as well. So that was definitely like, now you have to call me kind of thing. So
right.
Just don't forget your list. Go back and mentally understand who your list is. Right, like you might have just written down some people that you don't. That you have that's in your phone book, right? But really understand them. Go back to understand your clients or potential clients, and when you do your follow-ups, just like make sure that you're following up with the right questions. That's the 1% mindset shift for the day, and I will turn it over.
Thank you for sharing, Nathaniel. And as always, man, you have made a total shift, and everybody sees it. And just know, bro, you're 3 feet from gold. And who are you passing that ball to? Nathaniel Hooker.
Oh, I'm here. I just I don't know who was up next. I believe the next in line for me that was Troy, or 1%.
Dr. T.
Dr. T. Okay. All right. So yeah, the next presenter up here is a wonderful woman that I have a tremendous amount of respect for. She has a great team. Dr. 𝗱ecie %. Please come off and tell us how you've been doing.
Thank you, 1% mindset. Hey, happy September. September to
Happy
remember,
September.
everyone. Yes. So I wanted to shout out a young lady who I think I don't know if it's her network or what. She was on here. She's a new team member. I wanted to highlight her, but I think she fell off. But on a personal note, closing the month, it was just really interesting. I was sharing with my team member. I was working on a case, and just some information I had never, encountered. So I was waiting on the client. And Saturday was my New Yam Festival, the ethnic community. So she had sent me that information. I even met her. She's my girl, my home girl. So she sent that information, getting back from the party at about 11 o'clock, wanting to put in that case so I can qualify for Entrepreneurs Lounge. Guess what? There was a glitch on F&G. I did everything I could. I went back and everything I could not. And I even tried to call them on Sunday. They were not open. I knew, but I was just trying everything I could. But see how close we can get. Like they say, we can lose by seconds.
Right.
So I did not qualify. But I will be getting that done today with F&G. So it's just so, I didn't beat myself up, but I'm just learning, to enjoy the journey. So we can get so close, but I'm not giving up. So we don't have to give up. Okay. It's a journey. We just got to chug on. And September is going to be a month to remember. So that's today I have about 5 appointments. A team member of mine signed up to study, and we're going to do his case. It's going to be big too. So
love it.
Yes. So
well, thank you for sharing, Dr. 𝗱ecie, as always. And here's the thing. You know what I love that Dr. 𝗱ecie did? She just gave some information. She's an ED, as you all know, an ED. And she said, I took a shot and I came up short. And it's okay. If you come up short, it's okay. You just shoot the shot again. So thank you for that transparency, and thank you for sharing with us. And who you passing that ball to? Troy, you're going to go ahead and take it across the finish line, sir.
Okay. Mr. Voice of Inspiration. He is always making this happen here with that voice. Take it away, sir. The voice.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And before I transition, I just wanted to say to keep Sister Jackie Ballard up in prayer. She's going through a lot of stuff right now. Has like 4 family members and situations go down where she's lost 4 family members, and she's dealing with that. But the beautiful thing about being a part of the village is I was able to assist her in by running across one of her prospects, actually, that had never gotten into business and was interested in the business. And without her even knowing that her business was growing, we were able to sign them up, get them AO8, and so she has a new team member, and they're all excited about it. So we're going to be continuing to build in that manner. So know that the village is here for you, and we're keeping everybody in our prayers, everybody lifted up, and making sure that everybody is supported in every way possible. All right. With that being said, we want to just, again, without being remissful, give it up to Uncle Jock.